My husband broke up with me because I was fat, but then I had a glow up. Lila always believed that love was enough. When she met Jake at a friend's party, he was everything she dreamed of: charming, ambitious, and full of life. They bonded over late-night conversations and spontaneous adventures, and she felt like she had found her soulmate. But as the relationship deepened, Lila noticed a subtle shift. Jake's playful jabs about her eating habits began to sting. "Are you really going to eat that?" he teased, laughter masking something more cutting. Lila brushed it off, thinking he was joking. But his remarks grew sharper, more frequent. One evening, she caught him scrolling through fitness influencers on Instagram, a frown creasing his brow. The inevitable came one dreary Thursday. Jake sat across from her at the kitchen table, his expression serious. "Lila, we need to talk," he said, his voice heavy with unspoken words. Her heart raced as he told her he couldn't stay in a relationship with someone who didn't share his active lifestyle. "You deserve better," he added, as if that could soften the blow. In that moment, her world crumbled. After he left, Lila fell into a spiral of despair. The pain felt unbearable, but it ignited a flicker of defiance deep within her. She refused to let Jake's words define her. Instead of wallowing, she began to transform her life, channeling her heartbreak into a fierce determination. Lila threw herself into fitness, not for Jake, but for herself. She discovered a passion for kickboxing, an outlet that helped her shed both pounds and the weight of his judgment. With every punch, she released her pain, growing stronger and more empowered. She began to experiment in the kitchen, crafting vibrant, healthy meals that tasted even better than the takeout she used to indulge in. As the months passed, Lila blossomed. Her body transformed, but so did her spirit. She felt invigorated and free, shedding not just weight but the baggage of her past. She started dressing in clothes that celebrated her new figure, flaunting her curves with confidence. One night, she decided to attend a local art show. As she stepped into the gallery, heads turned. Lila felt radiant, her heart pounding with a mix of excitement and nerves. She was there to appreciate the art, but little did she know that the night would take an unexpected turn. Amidst the crowd, she spotted Jake. He stood there, his eyes wide, taking in the woman she had become. He approached hesitantly, a mixture of awe and regret on his face. "Lila?" he whispered, as if he could hardly believe his eyes. "Hey, Jake," she replied, a smile playing on her lips. "Nice to see you." He stammered, stumbling over his words as he complimented her transformation. "You look incredible," he said, his gaze lingering. Lila felt a rush of power. She wasn't just the girl he had left behind, she was someone who had rediscovered her worth. They talked, and Lila realized that she wasn't seeking his approval. She had carved out a life that was vibrant and fulfilling, filled with friends and passions that nourished her soul. As they chatted, Jake's charm began to feel hollow, his earlier rejection lingering in the air between them. Just then, a nearby artist began speaking about her latest piece, a bold canvas filled with swirling colors that represented resilience and rebirth. Lila couldn't help but think of her own journey. "Art is about transformation," she said, turning to Jake. "It's about embracing change, don't you think?" Jake nodded, a flicker of understanding crossing his face, but Lila knew it was too late. She had moved on, and the girl he once knew had grown into someone fiercely independent and unapologetically herself. As they parted ways, Lila felt lighter than air. She had discovered a strength she never knew existed, and she realized that her glow-up was more than physical, it was a profound awakening. In that moment, she understood that true beauty comes from within, fueled by self-love and resilience. Lila stepped out into the cool night air, ready to embrace whatever life had in store for her next, knowing she was finally enough, just as she was.